everybody, Tom South here, Kingfish. I'm here for the Kingfish Corner video. Just wanted to bring you up to date on some things. First thing is we're halfway through our fiscal year, and I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about membership. First of all, I want to thank and welcome. We've got 11 new members so far for the first 6 months of the year. I think everybody's well aware that membership in a private club is your lifeblood. So if you got some friends and people that you think that might enjoy the Air Club, by all means, please reach out to them. That's going to be a big push for the remainder of the next 6 months till the end of our fiscal year, June 30th. We're really trying to, again, our 3 goals is membership growth, membership utilization, and membership retention. And along with the membership retention, the membership committees came out with a new program. It's called Navigators. It's kind of really designed towards retention and trying to get current members to reach out and with new members and help them feel comfortable about coming to the club and making reservations and being able to feel comfortable pulling in the parking lot, walking into this facility and not being intimidated, but felt welcome and here for a social good time. So stay tuned for that. Financial update. Boy, I wish I could sit here and tell you that we're rolling in the dough. But there's this thing called COVID, and it's actually very interesting. It's kind of morphed our business model, so to speak. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, that the board was going to refocus and recalculate and try to take a look at the projections for especially December. As you know, December is a big month for the Air Club. It's a big month for any private clubs because of the Christmas banquet. Well, guess what? We didn't have that this year, and that's nobody's fault. That's just a coincidence of the virus, and but it's incredible. We started looking at the numbers in the middle of December, and it's a business. In a lot of ways, it's a different business model. We're doing a tremendous amount of to-go meals, both lunch and dinner. The philanthropy program has been very well received by the members, and we appreciate everybody that has taken advantage of that. So we're keeping busy. We don't know where we're going to come out. The good news is I do want to mention that one of the things that I particularly track is the current ratio, and that's kind of a liquidity statistic. It's just you divide the current assets by the current liabilities. And I will say a couple things about our current financial status. As of a year ago, November, at the end of November, our current ratio was 2.16%, which is good. Anything above 2 means that you've got no issues with meeting liquidity in your day-to-day operations. This year's, as of the end of November, our current ratio is 2.36, so it's improved from a year ago. The other thing I'll say about our finances, and stay tuned because the Finance Committee is very on top of the numbers, and we will have December results out very, very soon after the end of the year, because December, like I said, historically has been a really big month for us. And while I'm not sure we're going to do we're not going to contribute, I don't think, to the bottom line like we did in previous Decembers due to the Christmas banquets. We're busy. So it'll be interesting. We've kind of put the reforecasting on hold until we can get actual numbers for December, and that's going to give us much more better impetus going into the remainder of the fiscal year. In addition to the current ratio, last year at the end of November, we were operating in the red. Made most of it back in December due to the banquet business. This November, the good and bright news is we, while we're operating at loss, our loss through the end of November is half what it was the prior November. So a lot of that's been Teresa managing staff and working her staff, working them well, and we're a little light on staffing these days, but at the same time, with the volume, it's been kind of a cost blessing too, from the standpoint that we've trimmed a lot of our costs. So we're trying to manage to the bottom line, and Teresa's doing a fantastic job. And so that's the good news. We're in much better shape than we were a year ago in November. And stay tuned. We'll let you know how December goes as soon as we know. I think that's all I had for the financial update. Other than we'll have news. I guess the only other thing I'd like to mention is the fact that on behalf of the Area Club Board of Directors and employees and staff, would like to pass condolences on to Judy Buffington and her daughters, Julianne and Denise. And Dean was not only a great Area Club member for a lot of years, he was a terrific gentleman, and anybody that knew Dean does not need me to tell you that or remind you that he will be missed. Again, our prayers and thoughts go out to Judy and Jolene and Denise, and he will be missed. But that's all I've got. And in closing, I would just add the fact that there's still a lot of members I don't know, and I still have an open invitation. Beverage, lunch, meals. Everybody should have access to my cell phone number, so give me a call. I'd love to get to know you a little better, buy you a beverage or dinner. Until the next video, thank God for 2021.